Giroux. I am the founder and president of Mission Meow, and we are all together here today, and we're just about to admit Dani to the Zoom, and Dani is the founder and CEO of the Runaways Animal Rescue, and we are about to tell her that she is going to be receiving the full grant of $15,000, which she does not know. And we've got some Mission Meow board members and advisors here to join us. So we'll admit her now and give her the surprise. Woohoo! There she is. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Okay, so I have a few other people here with me. So unfortunately, we did not hit the $12,000 mark for the grant, but we did hit the $15,000 mark for the grant.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's amazing. I'm
Right?
so excited. Yeah.
Yay! Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay, so just to do a little introduction, we have Brian and Christina from Frame Your Feline. They are also both board members. I think you may know Jen Bliss from Volana, who is also a board member. Directly below me, we have Anna from Princess Dreams, who I think you spoke to or you emailed with, and she's going to be helping you through some things. Last but not least, we have Mick Sidlowski, who is a board member. So we all just wanted to be here because it's a big moment for us, and we love having a group together to announce a big grant. So the Runaways Animal Rescue of Port Richey, Florida will be receiving $15,000 to purchase new mid-mark cat condos for their intake room, which is going to completely change it. And then Anna is going to help you do even more to make that space be perfect. So hooray!
No, that's so awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah.
I know, I loved it first. I was like, this was Anna's idea. Brian wanted me to tell you that you just weren't getting the grant.
I mean...
And then Anna said, why don't you just tell her that unfortunately you didn't? And you were like, oh, well, that's too bad. You were so nice about it.
That's it. Any grant is great. Fine, totally fine. No, that's amazing. I'm so excited. And I'm sorry I'm late. So thank you all for pushing it back for me because I was at the vet and I just took the 2-hour trip back to here. I literally like ran in and put my computer. I'm like, it's 6:46. So it was good.
You did it.
I did it. I like literally I was driving like
we were going to start deducting the grant for every minute you were.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, it was.
Here's the thing. This is what you do. You spend time at the vet. You know, this is.
Yeah, and we had two crazy emergencies. So I wasn't supposed to be at the vet today. That's why when you plan this, I was like, yeah, I have a 11 to 6 and then at 6. Perfect. That's great. And then, you know.
Welcome back from your birthday vacation.
Oh,
happy birthday.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Right, as soon as you come back, here's an emergency for you just to say, hi, welcome back.
It wouldn't be rescue life without that happening. That's just help us.
So Dan, tell us about this grant and what an impact it's going to have for your organization.
It's going to have a huge impact. So I'm sure you've seen the pictures of our intake room. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of like donated cages and cages we might have gotten for like cheap on actually the one set of them we got from a rescue that went out of business. And so it's not really a great space for cats. Like we're doing the best we can, right? But like it's not like the volunteers have a hard time cleaning them because some of them are on the ground and they have to be on their hands and knees to like get to the cats, and they're metal. So it's like banging, you know, even when they try and close them, you still got to do like that extra push if you know anything about cat cages. And so it's going to make not only like a little bit of difference for the cats and how when they come in, they're already stressed, they're already on edge, they're have a calmer, safe space to like decompress, like before we do intake and all of those things. For the volunteers as well, because I know that they're going to be really happy to have a place that they can play with the cats and clean in a better way and spend time with them in there without, I mean, I think in some of the pictures we sent for even our original grant, there's like, you see the volunteers are like crisscross applesauce ground.
Yeah.
Literally like on the ground, sitting on the floor playing with, cats and petting cats. And that's how they clean the cages too. And it's just, so it's going to be really impactful for not only like our organization, but the cats and, and all the people involved in their rescue from start to finish.
What is the material of the new cages or the new cubbies?
So I don't know yet, because there was two different ones that we were looking at. The Mid-Mark person is supposed to come next week to give me a quote on the two different ones to know exactly. But the what's the word I'm looking for? The kind of cages. Why am I drawing? The condo ones, but no, what are they called? Rain tree. Those are fiberglass, right? Are they not?
I think so. Yeah.
And then like the kennel tower ones, are those fiberglass too? I think maybe that
they both are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. You can just tell. I mean, anybody who's volunteered in the shelter knows what it's like, those metal cages. I mean, this is not just what's happening at Runaways. This is what it's like for most cat rescues. They have the metal cages. Volunteers are sitting on the floor. We actually bring our own little cat beds to sit on so our butts don't.
Yeah,
like,
seen that friend.
Yeah. Or you get the little open up chair that's like this big so you can sit on that. It's like, this is just what's available. And those metal cages, like usually it's that kind of lift and pull, like you pull it out and lift up. And over time, I mean, they can't help but get rusty from cleaning and they just get very loud. And that's what was available. Now there's a lot more options. But it's just that they're expensive. That's the reality of it. So when you're caretaking animals, you're paying for food and litter and medical bills and all those things. And, cages being kind of uncomfortable for volunteers or staff, or as long as they're functioning, it kind of moves down the list because all the other stuff is first. But when Dani was talking about, it's going to reduce the stress levels for the cats first and foremost, but also for the staff and volunteers, which then contributes to the stress levels of the cats.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like full circle. It's like help the people, help the cats, help the people. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
So Dani, what was the experience like in doing this grant? So submitting, like what was there a point where you were doing the submission process where you're like, this will never happen. This isn't gonna work,
The whole thing. No, like we thought that like it was really just like, so Erica Grant, her name is Erica Grant, is who helps write our grant. So together, she was the one who was like, I really think we should try. And I was like, well, it says cat specific. And so like, I was like, I don't know if they're even going to consider us because we do everything here, right? We do like dogs and cats. And so really when we were applying, we were like, I really was like, there's not a chance we're going to. Like, there's probably how many people are probably applying for this, right? And there's probably just as many deserving people. I know with any grant, and there's a good chance you're not going to get it. I literally go into every grant we apply. Like, we gave it our best shot. Cross your fingers. You're probably not going to get it. Just because there's so many organizations who are worthy of it and so many that you're competing for. And so I'm sure I could probably name a dozen who could use a new intake space, so like, I was like, and I didn't know, we really did, me and Erica the whole time, we were like, we're not cat specific though. So I don't even think they're probably going to be like, and just throw this one out as soon as it came in is what we thought. So it was great.
And it was a consideration. We did talk about it as a board. It was something we talked about, but it's a cat specific project and it's going to greatly impact the lives of cats. And you did start as a cat specific organization who people were giving you basically dumping, or you were finding other animals. And because you have such big hearts, you're like, we can do this.
Yeah.
You know, other people might have said, no, we'll find another resource. And you were like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to take dogs. We're going to take bunnies. We're going to, it's kind of like the same message that they have for humans, this very inclusive, all about kindness and love and taking care of one another. That was, I mean, honestly, when we read your website, and I forget what it's called, it's underneath your mission statement. It's just like about you and like, you know, we loved that so much. But I was saying that it was not just, it was the message. It's about who they are, who you are as an organization. So, you know, the fact that you started as cat specific, then saw a need. And it's also the way you are feeling, you know, just generating such kindness and compassion for humans as well. So inclusive.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's what stood out, and that, you know, that's why, you know, you took us into consideration, because
It really did stand out. I mean, I really think that when we, one of the things that we put on the application that really means a lot is the passion page, the passion statement. Like, oh, that's a big deal for us, you know, and seeing what organizations are all about. It's a cat specific project that's going to benefit cats, and that's the priority. But
yeah,
like Erin Leidy from SC3, she applied twice. The first time she didn't get picked. So you know what she did? She went back to the drawing board, applied a second time, and made a PowerPoint presentation. And I was like, nice. Wow. You know, so for anybody out there who thinks, oh, it's not going to be us, think of Dani, think of Erin. It can be you.
What advice do you have, Dani, for anybody else who's looking to do this?
Who's looking to apply? I think just have, I mean, really with anything, right? Just have a dream, right? Have a dream, have something that you think that is going to benefit. But we really put our passion what we do here, and to show the animals that it will benefit, like the ones that, you know, we've already helped, but the ones that it'll help in the future. So I think just take a chance, because I think that we really didn't think we were going to get the grant, and we did. So it's crazy. It's still crazy.
Well, we're thrilled. Does anybody else, Jen, Mick, you have any messages for Dani?
I'm so proud of you, Dani. I met you pre-COVID. I don't even remember how many years ago it was, and you were just starting, and to see where you are now makes my heart explode. I love you. I love you and your crew. You guys are the best.
I love
You do amazing work. I think you deserve this. I'm so glad that you followed through and decided to complete the grant application.
Yeah.
And here we are. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That means so much. Yes.
I just got a text, Dani. So Lisa wanted to be here, but her daughter had a basketball game tonight. She said, sorry, we're just going into the fourth quarter, but say hi to Dani for me, and that she's excited to meet you and the kitties.
I'm excited to meet her.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah. So Lisa from Lisa Works is going to be making a drive out to Runaways and spending some time with Dani and presenting her officially with that ginormous check that we have. So that's going to be coming your way. I so wish I could be there. I really do.
I know, but you got to come visit some other time.
Yeah, hopefully what we can do is maybe do like a ribbon cutting, you know, maybe once everything gets in there, come down and like cut a ribbon and meet the kitties, meet you guys. I would love that.
I would love that. That'd be great.
Well, from all of us at Mission Meow, from everybody on the board, from all the volunteers to all the business partners, we're just so thrilled to be working with you. We're so excited for this project. We're so happy that we hit the $15,000 mark. That's huge. Thank you to like everybody who sees this who donated in the month of January, because all the donation this month went to Dani and her amazing organization, the Runaways Animal Rescue. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody, for supporting Mission Meow, because honestly, you make dreams come true. Here is somebody with an organization. This is a dream come true. We'll be sharing pictures of before and after, and we're so super excited. So thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. And Dani, we love you. We're so excited for you and for your kitties at Runaways.
Thank you so much.
And Jen, you did not cry. You better give her some waterworks when this edits.
Oh my
I
God.
did really good.
All right, everybody, have an awesome night. Thank
Bye,
you for
guys.
joining us. Congrats, Dani.
Congrats.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Nice meeting you, everybody.
Yeah, take
Bye.
care. Bye.